In this video is also to show that my sound healing music that I make is real. This is nothing. This isn't me downloading something off the internet and just re-uploading it and all those different things. I'm going to show you, what's the difference between real sound healing music and fake sound healing music. Real sound healing music, it must have these frequencies in here. And I'm going to show you when I make my sound healing music, I show you, I'm going to, matter of fact, we're going to show you when I make my sound healing music. And I think this is good that I do, because I do this every other day or so when I get an order for these, it's to show people, the difference between all this stuff. So this is a program that I use. It's kind of complex, for people who don't know music or sound or nothing like that. But we're going to use this one I'm going to do binaural beats. Now you can do binaural beats or isotonic chromes in this, but isotonic tones. They you can listen to that without headphones. But when it comes to binaural beats, you have to listen to it on headphones or good speakers that's angled, because when you listen to binaural beats and you're using the headphones, you're supposed to listen to it on a stereo speaker, because it's binaural beats. It's using two frequencies that's going from the left speaker to the right speaker, and you have to. And the best way to sit in front of the speaker, if you do have speakers, let it be a stereo speaker, and you sit in the middle of it. You sit in the middle. Let it be a triangle. You're the point of the triangle, and the two you're the top point of the triangle, and the two stereo speakers are the bottom points. You want it to be like that. That's how you get the full benefits of binaural beats if you're not using headphones. But isochronic tones, which is what we can do in here, I'm gonna show you in a little bit. But first, we're gonna do the binaural beats. So we're going to, this is the bass frequency. So the bass frequency is basically like your carrier frequency. So it's kind of like when you're making oils, you have to have a carrier oil. You see what I'm saying? You have to have a base oil. So the base frequency, to put it here, 180. And it got it broken down in seconds here. So 60 seconds is in 1 minute. So we're going to do 1800 seconds. And we're going to beat frequency. We're going to do 33. So 33. So I wish I had that chart. Matter of fact, it's in my pocket. It's an app called Pocket. We can save articles and stuff. But the bass frequency is going to do 528. So the beat frequency is basically like this. The beat frequency is basically how much the bass frequency is vibrating at. So at 33, this is where the beat frequency, this is where the change comes in. You see what I'm saying? The change of the brainwave state, because that's what the binaural beats do. So with the brainwave state being changed to 33, that is the not delta, gamma wave. So hold on, let me pull up a chart real quick. Let's see. All right, here we go. I'm going to show you guys this real quick. This is real good. Okay, so 33, where are we going with this? Okay, here we go. Gamma visualization. Hold up. So I'm going to do one for intense focus. So this is the, could we bring this window up? So 33, here we go. So 33, the gamma wave in the brain wave state. We're going to show you this. let's see if I can get a chart up because it's an accurate chart. Let's see. This looks fairly accurate over here. So yeah, beta, alpha, theta, delta, but they have another one called gamma, which goes over the beta state, which is kind of like your super concentrated state. So where's let me see, delta, gamma waves. Okay, here we go. See, gamma waves are 30 hertz. Oops. God damn it. See, gamma waves are 30 hertz to 100 hertz, beta. So gamma waves, insight, peak focus, expanded consciousness. So we're going to be doing that. A lot of people like to go to the theta wave or the alpha wave just for like meditation or whatever. And they say the beta wave is so-called bad. None of these waves are bad. They all have their certain purposes. It's just that if you're in the wrong state at the wrong time, you don't want to be in the theta state when you're driving. You know what I mean? It's just, I mean, some people when they're driving, they're in the alpha state, of course, because it's, when you do things and it's in your subconscious. But let's see. So we're going to go back here. So I got my bass frequency, and my beat frequency, how long I want it. And this is how it's going to sound. So that's how it's going to sound. And I can change the different frequencies, the beat frequency. Over time, I can change the beat frequency. So if I want to, go down over time, let's say this is a 30-minute thing. So over time, I want to go at the 15-minute mark, we're going to drop down to the, let's see, we're going to drop down to the theta wave. Oh, no, that's too much. Let's see. Because you want to do it gradually over time. You can, like, your brainwave will change. I know some people that make binaural beats, they do it over time. They start at the beta wave, which is where your consciousness will be at, and then they go constantly down. Or it's just complex stuff you can do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go from gamma, and I'm gonna slowly go down to the alpha, or maybe I should start at alpha and go up to gamma. Let me see. We're gonna go down to the alpha. No matter of fact, we're gonna go to theta. No, we're gonna go to alpha because that theta might be too deep. So, make a point about in 15-minute mark. We're gonna go down to. It's gonna slowly drop to the 15-minute mark. Not 15 hertz mark. Right here, I can change it right here too. I think I can. Yeah. So that's 17. So we're gonna make it to be exact. So 15 hertz. So it'll be in the, let's see, where is this? It's in the alpha range. So we're going from gamma to alpha. So going from gamma to alpha, let me bring the window back up. Gamma to alpha. Okay. And then let's see how it sounds. You can see when I move the thing over. Hold on. Oops. Sorry, you guys. I had the wrong thing up. This is what I'm on right here. Oops. Right here. This is what I'm making the sound in. But yeah, as you can see, I moved over time. You can, with this program, you can set it to a certain beat frequency, and I'm moving it down. So, and it goes back up to 30. It's going to go down and back up to 30, but I can change it too. Maybe if I wanted to go to from alpha. Hold up. And go. Matter of fact, I think that'd be a good dip in the middle, in the 15-minute mark, in the middle of the meditation session. You go down to alpha and then go constantly rise back up. That'd be good. So yeah. Yeah, there we go. So So there we go. Get that going. So we're going to save this. We're going to export audio. Name it 528 hertz. It's 528 hertz. And then we're going to see, it's a WAV file. The roll no, we're going to save it on the desktop. I'm going to show y'all something I do in FL Studio as well. Showing y'all that this is real sound healing music. I make this from scratch. This is real. This is not nothing. This is actually artist made. I actually think about what I do, you know, and I also think about like the meditation session, what you're going to be doing. Because as you can see here, like, okay, in 15 minutes of the session, you can be dropped down to theta. And it's going to take you back up to beta. So while you're in that theta state, you can, alpha state, excuse me. You know, it's whatever you was doing up here in this state of consciousness, you can bring down here, which is like, you know, the gamma, you know, a heightened state of awareness. You bring it down into the subconscious, and then whatever you bring down subconscious, you bring it back out. So it's, you know, and you can create these. What I found interesting, I might do a video on this one day. When I was working on this one day, like I went from I think it was in the bass frequency or the beat frequency, but it creates these lines was creating these interesting geometrical patterns on this grid. But we can go to, let me see, FL Studio now. Let me drag this in first in FL Studio so we can X out of that. Go to FL Studio. Get X out of this too. It's going to take up a lot of RAM and shit. All right, we're going to go to FL Studio, put this in. All right, so let me bring up FL Studio for you guys. This is what I make my music in. So I'm showing you guys, like, this is real sound healing music. This is stuff. This is a profession. This is my profession. This is what I do. Like, I know, I'm showing you, I know what I'm doing here. This isn't no gimmicky, scammy shit that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just saying this is sound healing music and, you know, it's something you can actually analyze my fucking sound healing music and it will be actually in the frequency range of, you know, the thing. But let me pull this window back up. Man, I hate when it does this. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're in FL Studio. So this is what it sounds like. 15 minute mark, it goes down. But what I like to do here is blend this in with the music. Sometimes, like when it comes to sound healing music, it takes a lot to make it from scratch. It's a lot because especially when because what we're doing here is blending right now, which is a whole lot more easier than actually making everything. Because when it comes to real, like, okay, 528 hertz music or 432 hertz music, it's more than just running that shit through a so-called converter, because a lot of that stuff isn't converting the music to 432 hertz because you have to, like, every instrument, like, okay, let's say if I put in, okay, up here 432 hertz, where's the, see, I just updated, so I don't even really know where most of the stuff is. This is song position. That's the master pitch. Okay, so the pitch, if I go into the master pitch up here and I go negative 32 hertz, negative 32 cents, I can type it in too. Type in value 0032. Is it 032? No, that's too much. It's precisely dialing in or whatever, but it's the point that I'm making is, like, everything has to be at that frequency. You see what I'm saying? But what we're doing today is blending, which still works. So we're going to go into some things here. Let's see. I might use samples, and I might use also. Let's just in track 2. So as you can see, I'm going to bring up. As you can see, I'm going to bring up one of my plugins. I mean the VSTs here, and where's that shit? Equalizer. Oh, it's all alphabetical order. Okay. All right. So as you can see here, I'm gonna bring this up wider too. This is 528 hertz right here. You can see in this thing right here. Nobody else is doing this. Nobody else is doing this, bruh. And there's reason why they're not doing this, because their sound healing music is not actual fucking sound healing music. So as you can see right here, 528 hertz. It's and the reason why is there a way I can enlarge this for you guys? Probably not. But you guys can see. You can tell what I'm doing. But yeah, you can see that it's at 528 hertz. Let me turn this down some. You can see it's at 528 hertz, right? So that's the thing we just made. So when it fluctuates to, you can see it fluctuating. See? When it fluctuates to the different brainwave states, you can see it moving. You see it. So that's how you know it's real. That's how you know it works. So, and once again, I'm gonna show y'all isochronic tones in a minute too, because somebody ordered an isochronic tone thing for me. But what we're gonna be doing is some blending. So we're going to basically turn this almost all the way down. Because even with binaural beats, even though it can be non-audible, or it can be audible. But we're going to, should I pull out the keyboard here? I'm gonna pull out a keyboard. So what we're gonna do is turn this down and do some, let me see. Maybe we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I like doing this. Hella small because it's like 30 minutes long. So this is in the, it won't change that. So what we can do is I can do that 140. 140. The beats per minute matter too. So that it still works. Okay, so yeah, 140 works. So I also make this like I'm making regular music. So what we're gonna do is see. And now remember, although this is technically this music right here that I'm making, it's in 440 hertz. But what I'm doing is blending and masking. So what it is I'm doing is the 440 hertz, it's here. But okay, this is a great analogy. But this is a great analogy. The 440 hertz is the conscious mind, and then 528 hertz is the subconscious. You see what I'm saying? The 528 hertz is sitting in the background, which is what you're really truly meditating on. But the 440 hertz is once again the base frequency. Because I'm kind of doing the same thing of what I was doing in the other program I was showing you. But yeah, so we're going to let me move this. I'm going to break out the keyboard. I think I was going to break it out, but I'm going to break it out just to give you guys an example. So this is what we'll be using to show you when you're fucking around that this is real, and that, you know, because I've been doing this for years. All right, so when we do this, we're going to, let's see, wide. I just switched my computer over, so I don't have any mini VST switched over. So I have, damn, I don't got really nothing over here. What can I use? I really don't have anything I could use except for the native plugins. All my real cool stuff I use is on my laptop. But this is just a demonstration. Well, not just this is real. Of course, I'm going to send this to somebody. I wonder where. I use this. And it's just. Like I said, I switched over my stuff, and a lot of stuff is missing or files or misplaced, and I gotta fix it. Change to D sharp. Let's see, go down E. Okay, see what we can use. Soften it up a bit. All right, so we can use this. Yeah. All right, so let me see. once again, it's not going to be like stuff like this, like ambient music and meditation music. It doesn't have to be on beat. Because with this, I'm going to put in the background. It's just kind of like just to add extra stuff in. You know what I mean? I might add like trees, ambient nature, shit like that. So let's go ahead and put the melody in, and then I'm going to add some ambient nature stuff. So let me see. Put in background. Fix that first. Let's see. Real low frequencies I don't want in there. And then 528 hertz is going to be up here. So let's see, we're going to remove some of those frequencies so we can clash a bit. So right at 528. That's the this sample has like a lot of stuff going on in it. So it has like singing and it has like other stuff. Yeah, it's I don't really need to do too much. So I just put some delay on the sample. So yeah, some more. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna save just in case, because 528 hertz. This is not going in Oblivion. This is going in projects. Save. Okay, now. So we got that going. 520 hertz. All right, so now let's get the melody in. That'd be the last thing we do. There's nothing to, like, you know, it just adds to the music. I might put it in at the 15-minute mark. Matter of fact, I know what I'm gonna do. I know exactly what I'm doing. Let's see. Is this playing? Oh. So we're just gonna record. Let me see. Audio, no. Everything, no. MIDI. I just want to record the MIDI. Oops. Record from, okay, so. Okay. Take one. Okay, so I'm gonna take this metronome off. Nice. Start that high. We're gonna start low. We're gonna start. Yeah, that's good. This octave works. Okay, I like this part. Let me see. I like this part. Let's see. Sounds weird by itself, but with the music behind it. right, so now I'm about to. Put some delay on this. Let's see. It's coming together real fine. She's gonna like this. Yeah, she's gonna like this a lot. And the other person, they got isochronic tones, so I might do a little bit more, something in that one, a little bit more laid back. Well, this is laid back, but this is it's like, you know, it's still got a little those I call them soft abrasive sounds, white noises. But let me see, some delay. Damn play. All right, so I got some nature sounds here, some forest sounds. So let's see. So we've got a lot of things going on here, but I'm going to gel it into one now. So we got the base frequency of 528 hertz, right? And then we got the beat frequency that's going along with it, that's carrying, the frequency. Then we have some music, and then we have the frequency blended behind. It's just a lot going on, but it's all going to be compressed into one single frequency. But like I said before, the frequency that's in the background is the frequency. It's kind of like once again giving the analogy of the subconscious mind. Your subconscious is it's the one that's really running the show. So this 528 hertz is the one that's running the show here. And although it's not the loudest, but it's still running the show. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and just put this all the way through this noise right here. And I like for it not to be so repetitive because it can get mind numbing, like meditation music. So I still like to have like variations and different things that happen. So that's 30. Okay. Different things that happen throughout the tune. So your ears don't get tired, so your ears don't get bored. Even if you don't like consciously hear it, you subconsciously hear it. So I'm going to do something with the what the fuck? I put it on. Man, I'll put that junk on grid. What the fuck? Why is it doing that shit? Bro, because the thing is so huge. Wait a minute, what? Okay, whatever, man. All right, I'm just gonna do it this. That's that. Sometimes I hate updating stuff because why is it doing that? I hate updating stuff because you get files and stuff misplaced and all that stuff you got to do to get right, get back where you was. Oh, that shit. All right. So sound is going here. The copy and paste. Okay, that's that. All right, now so we're going to one more right there at the end, so it blends off. So it goes off, to that. So we're going to do this, make it a bit more interesting. And we're going to do a gradual rise in, let's see. DGM filter works good with this. Oh no, see. Okay. Going to go from a low pass filter to high. Tools, let's tweak. Okay, now let's see, about 8 bars. No, 16. It's good. 16. Go all the way. Oh no, to the middle. Because the middle is. And that's it. All we gotta do is just one little thing. And that's it. Found it this. Okay. I found it this. So that's it, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and send this off to this person. But yeah, if you guys want some sound healing music from me, just go ahead and you guys know where to go. Go to my website. I didn't mean to make this day actually this long, but it's a long process. But yeah, hopefully you guys got something out of this. And yeah, see you in space.